Okay, Lamai. We will start from the question number 3. Right. Question number 3. There's an equation. A x plus 5 over 3 x plus 2 over 2 equal 11. Right? X plus 5 over 3 x plus 2 over 2 equal 11. Right. So the equation, this is depending on the what I have discussed yesterday. Yesterday we did this lesson. Okay. What's the method to give? We had to get rid from the denominators. I taught you how to get rid from the denominators. We have two denominators for 3 and 2. The LCM 6. Then by 6 we had to multiply each and every terms in the equation to get rid from the denominators. Right, therefore, we had used 6 times x plus 5 over 3 and 6 times x plus 2 over 2 and 6 times 11. Right? Use that. Then try to remove the denominators. Okay. Then 6 times 6, before you go to 6 times 6, actually we have to remove from the denominator. Right? 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 2 times 1, 2 times 3. Right? And 2 times x plus 5. 3 times x plus 2 equals 66. Now we are in the second step. At the second step I gave you, can you remember, we had to get rid from the brackets, right? The process of simplification. Can you remember when an equation is solved? First step, you have to get rid from the denominator. Second step, you will have to remove the brackets. Third step, you will have to separate the like terms. Fourth step will be the answer for any equation in the world. Yesterday we discussed that. Okay. Now we have come to the second stage. The second stage, you can see brackets. Then we have to remove brackets for get rid. You know that 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 5, 10. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 2, 6, and 66. 2x, 3x, 5x. 10 and 6, 16. 66. And 5x equal 66 minus 16. 5x equal 50. X equal 50 divided by 5. Right? X equal 50 divided by 5. Okay. Then what is x? 10. X equal 10. Okay. Right. Then we will join the question number B, part B of the 3. Right. Question B, what kind of, you have to understand the kind of the question before you go to work out. It is seem to be a simultaneous one. When you have a simultaneous, especially, I am always pointed out that when there are two terms called x and y, that is the part where you have to read, right? Then first part is the question that x and y contain. Therefore, no use of reading the main sentence of the problem in simultaneous equations are solved. Remember, right? Then we have to read, before we go to read the top part of the question, the part we are having x and y. That is taking the large number as x, you start like this, large number, right? Taking the large number as x, large number, x, and small number, right? right? Small numbers y form two equation which includes x and y. Now we are going to build up simultaneous equation, pair of simultaneous equation, right? But still we didn't read the main part of the problem. Right? We have to read. Okay, now then we got that x and y. Then only we have to read the given facts, sentence by sentence. You know, first sentence. Read with me. We follow, right? The sum of the two numbers is equal to the sum of the two numbers. Don't read the whole sentence. Little by little, comprehend and try to write. Sum of the two numbers. Make your mind. Right? The sum of the two numbers. You know, sum of the two numbers is x plus y is 5 times these difference. Is 5 times their difference. What is being their difference? Before we go to write 5 times or 2 times, you must have an idea regarding the difference. What's the difference? The difference should be x minus y. Because we have to subtract smaller number from the larger number to have a difference. But not only that, the difference is not equal to the sum. They told the sum is the addition, right? The sum of two numbers is equal. This is equal to the 5 times the difference. 5 times the difference. Right? That's what we had to write in the first equation. Right? Now still we haven't built up the simultaneous form. Then we have to remove brackets and find the simultaneous form. Okay, now then x plus y. You have to remove the brackets 5x and minus 5y. What is happening? Because of this 5x, you know, we can take this plus x to right side minus 6. Already there was minus 5y. And we can take plus y to this side minus y equal to 0. B equal to 0 because of that quadratic. We got 0 because we need x terms, y terms, and numericals. Right. What are the answers? 4x minus it's 4y. Sorry, 6y. Reason minus 5y minus y, you know. Minus 5y minus y minus 6y. But however, in the equation, you have to write that equation in order. You know the order. 4x minus 6y equal to 0 is the equation number 1. The equation number 1 may have a little bit harder things, but we have to do this by comprehending. Okay? Write down this before we go to the second sentence. I still didn't read that. Right? Use by means of the first sentence, we build up this first equation. Write down. Okay. Right. Okay. We will build the equation number 2. To build the equation number 2, you have to carefully read the sentence number 2. The second sentence, follow me, read with me. 3 times the larger number. Please stop. Don't go to read the whole sentence. No need. You have to make an idea. 3 times the larger number. Before that, we have to go. Right? We can't go. Right? 3 times the larger number, you see. What's the 3 times the larger number? 3x. Right? Then I can write 3 times the larger number. 3x. is greater than. This is greater. This is greater. Greater means the bigger than something. I don't know. It's a bigger one. Greater than. Greater than 4 times the smaller number. This is greater than, bigger than the 4 times the smaller number. What's the 4 times the smaller number? 4y. Right? Then in front of 4y, the 3x is bigger. Greater than 4 times the smaller number by 1. By 1. By 1. Then to get the difference, then you have to write a subtract. Then if I write the subtract between the bigger and the smaller, right, then by 1, then we can equal to this. Again, listen this. The 3 times the larger number, you know, larger number x is greater, right, than 4 times the smaller number by 1, right? Equation number 2. Write down. Right. Mic move කරන්න. Right. ඔයාලා sounds එනවා මෙතනට. Right. මේ video record වෙනවා. ඒක ඔයාලා සද්දත් record එකත් එක්ක යනවා. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. How to solve the 2 equation? Right. You have learned, I think, in grade 9, the simultaneous equation. But still, we haven't done some question regarding simultaneous. Then we have to remind. Okay. Then what's the method that we had to do? So we could have done something if we had 6y, 6y, or 4x, 4x. That's what you have learned. If I write down x minus 2y equals 7, 3x plus 2y equals 5, you could have done this. Because you must always find the 2 terms having equal coefficients. If y has equal coefficients, y is the eliminative. If x has equal coefficients such as 3x, 3x, or otherwise 1x, 1x, the x could have been eliminated. At this time, from the 2 equations so far built, right? No similar terms as I mentioned. 6y, 6y? No. Is there 4x, 4x now? Therefore, by hook or crook, we have to build the method we need. The method we need, maybe 6y, there must be 6y. Or otherwise, 4x, 4x. If we are unable to build up, then as we see, then we have to use the method. Then there's a method. For the grade 10, we have to discuss. Then the next day, we are starting simultaneous equation. But until that time, waiting, then we can discuss this. But we can manage this. By interchanging 4 and 3, you can bring 12x, 12x. You just suppose that if you multiply 4 by the opposite number 3, it is becoming 12. Again, if you multiply 3 by the opposite number 4, it is also 12x. Then when you have 12x, 12x, that's the case I mentioned. Or otherwise, 6y, 4y. If you use 6y, 4y, changing, you can multiply 6 by the opposite number 4, 4 by the opposite number 6, 24 by 24y, maybe made 1 over 1. Then there's opportunity to cancel. So what's the better number to make? 24y or 12x? What's smallest? Right? We better make the 12x by changing 4 and 3. Okay. Therefore, we have to build new 2 equations because these 2 equations are failures to solve. That's why we have to get more new equations. Right. Okay. So I'm going to write that. Then we have to just indicate what we are going to do here. According to that, 1 needs to be multiplied by, as we suppose, then 1 has to be multiplied by 3, no? Then we have to indicate 1 needs to going to be multiplied by 3. And equation number 2 going to be multiplied by 4. Right? Just you have to indicate. By indicating, Then you have to do it mathematically. Okay, 1 has 3 terms. No? 1, 2, 3 terms. Now, all these 3 terms should be multiplied by 3 because 1 is going to multiply by 3. You know, 3 times 4, 12x. Right? 3 times 6 minus 18y. 3 times 0, you know, the 3 times 0, 0. There's a new equation called 4, equation number 4. Right? You can indicate the equation number 2, doesn't matter. Then we decided to multiply the equation number 2 by 4. Then again, we are now going to multiply the whole equation by 4. When you multiply by 4, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, 4 times 1. Okay, 4 times 3, 12x. You know, 4 times 4, 16y. 4 times 1, 4. 5. Okay. Now, can you see the method I told? Now there's an opportunity to cancel 12x, 12x because 1 over 1, there's 12x terms. Equal terms, similar terms we have. Therefore, we can cancel them. Then after cancelling, then we have to do subtraction over an addition. But it is decided according to the signs that they had. Because, you know, the eliminative terms had positive, positive. When the eliminative terms have equal signs, we have to subtract. You think that the eliminative terms have minus, minus, subtract. Plus, plus, subtract. Opposite signs, plus, minus, addition. Right? That's what you learned in grade 9. Okay. Now we are going to make a subtraction. Okay. Ready? How to do a subtraction? Then we can subtract 5 from 4. Then that's what you have to indicate. We are going to subtract 5, equation number 5 from 4. The terms you have in 4 minus 18y. You are going to subtract. Then subtract. You have to subtract to subtract, but minus 16y. Right? You have to subtract minus 16y from the minus 18y. I highlight that. Okay? Subtract, subtract. And right hand side. You know 0 minus 4. Subtract. Right? Don't make arrow tips, but I highlight that point. Okay? Subtraction. Now, minus 18y, you know, minus minus getting plus 16y, 0 minus 4 minus 4. It's minus 18y plus 16y minus 2y equal minus 4. Right? You can find y. How to find y? Minus 4 divided by minus 2. Right? That's the answer. It is plus 2. Because minus minus plus. Right? Minus minus giving plus. Okay. Then we have to find x also. How to find x? To find x, we have to substitute the value of y in the equation. Equation number 2 or in the equation number 1, doesn't matter, whatever the equation. But however, we can just write that into. What do you mean by into? Equation number 2. Then y equal 2 in equation number 2. Y equal to. What's the equation number 2? 3x minus 4y equal 1. Right? Then 3x is 3x, 4 is 4. Below y, we have to substitute the value for y. It is 2. It is not 42. 4 times 2 and equal 1. Okay? And 3x minus 8 equal to 1. 3x equal 1. When you take minus 8 plus 8, 3x equal 9. Okay? 3x equal, can you see this? Wait. Right. 3x equal 9. Then what's x? 9 over 3, x equal 3. Right. That's how. Find out the two values. Okay, you will take the question number 4. Right. Question number 4. Fourth question. Right? Ready? You know that PL loan, okay, we have to read. PL loan out 20,000 rupees from a financial institute for 12% of annual simple interest rate. And then you better write down the loan amount 20,000 at the annual simple interest rate of 12%. Okay, we can basically write down the facts they have given us. Okay, question number 1 asks, what? Find the interest that he should pay at the end of the year. At the end of the year, what must be the interest, right? We can manage the interest because 20,000 is a loan amount. If the rate of interest is 12%, it's easy, right? Then 20,000 should have multiplied by 12% to have the interest for a year, right? Considering a year, we have to multiply this by the rate of interest. You know, double zero, cancel, 12 times 2, 24, and 2 zeros. It's 2,400 rupees. Right, write down this. Right? Okay, second question. Right, okay, just tell me if interest for 1 year, if the interest for a year is 2,400, what will be the interest for 2 years? Just double as this will be 4,800. Then if you want to calculate interest for 5 years, what will happen? This is to be multiplied by 5. The answer may be 12,000 or something. Okay, right. But you read the second question. What did they ask that? Second question. Find the total amount that he should pay to settle the loan after 1.5 years. Please make the correction. It is 1.5 years in the paper I give. It's not 1.5. It's like there is between Burma loan. It should be 1.5, right? 1.5. Okay, what is the total amount that he should pay to settle the loan? They ask the total amount absolutely. Total amount, not the interest. To settle the loan after 1.5 years, not only 2 years, 1.5 years. Okay. Then what your feeling must be? Your feeling, then before you go to settle, you better calculate interest for 1.5 years. Then that's what you have to write down as your feeling. Right? Then I can write interest for 1.5. Otherwise, I will write interest for 1.5 years. Okay. 1.5 years. Okay, how to write? You know 2,400. Okay. You are not get confusing. If you had interest for 2 years, you are writing 2,400 into 2. And of course, if the interest for 3 years, you are just writing, you multiply by 3. But when you have interest for 1.5 for 1 and 1/4, you are getting upset. You are not writing. Then you just multiply 1 by half. Doesn't matter. But as well as you make 2 times when you have 2 years, when you have 3 years, when you are multiplied by 3, like that, you better multiply by the number that given. Okay, so what's the answer coming? 2,400. You know 1.5. What is 1.5? 2 times 1, 2. 2 and 1, 3. 3 or 2. 2 times 1. 2 times 1, 2, 0, 0. 1200 times 3. What's 1200 times 3? It's 3600. 3600. Right? This is the interest for 1.5 years. But this is not the answer. The answer total amount you should pay to settle the loan. Then we can finalize this. Total amount. Total amount. Total amount. A total amount given in the loan, the loan is 20,000 plus 3,600. 23, sorry, 23,000. Okay. Total amount. Okay. That was in just part of the Kerala there. Look there. Right. Third part. Okay, we will go to third part. Right, ready. Okay, read carefully third one. Everybody. He opened fixed deposit in a certain bank from the money he loaned. Please stop, you understand. He deposit this in a fixed deposit, money he loaned. The money he loaned is 20,000. 20,000 is to be deposited as a fixed deposit in the bank. Right? Okay, ready? He loaned out without settling the loan. Without settling loan, he is depositing his money. After 3 years, he received a total amount of 30,800. After 3 years, 30,800. Please have a feeling. Otherwise, don't go. Right? Bound then out to Turaka was visit the Dabu Manos and a fixed visit again. This da Sarasia Kena. Which is the Dahapukanada. This da Sarasia Kenny. Other agent, bank other agent or that. And Mokadovachini. Interest. Interest again feel can take out of the amount of loan like a parkala in out of Tuna Penguin. Loan again, fixed visit. Fixed visit out of Tunatna. Out of Tunata was interest again. Where then be prostrate, we are feeling a cow. Thank you. Find the simple interest rate offered by the bank. Oh my God. Simple interest rate offered by the bank. එක පාරවල් feelings ඉන්නේ මේව හදන්න මොන පිස්සුද මේ ගාන අතරින් හිටින්නේ අතරින් ඉඳපුවා වාට ඉස්සලා feeling එකක් ආවා ඒක ලියලා යන්න ලකුණු හම්බ වෙනවා මොකද ඉස්සලා feeling එක interest for 3 years කියලා feeling එකක් ආවා නෑ කියන්නේ ඒක ලියලා යන්න ගාන අතරින් යන්න ඒ ලකුණු ටික හදන්න බැරි නෝ එහෙමයි කරන්නේ now interest for 3 years clear time line mark clear නෝ මල්ලිය interest for 3 years clear interest for 3 years for the deposit කොහොමද ගන්න? තනියම ගමු. මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? මං කියන ඕගොල්ලෝ හංගි දාලා මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? අනේ 20,000 දාපු කෙනාට fixed deposit 30,800 ලැබිලා. කොහොමද මේ gap එක ගන්නෙ? 30,800 minus 20,000. ලියන්න තනියම ලියන්න. වඩා එහෙනම් මං කියන්නේ 30,800 minus 20,000. Right. Interest for 3 years. $30,800 minus 20,000. It's 10,800. හරි. ඔතන නවත්තන්න දෙපා. පොඩි ෆීලින් එකක් තව එනවනේ. තව ෆීලින් එකක් එනවා. මොකද්ද? 3 years නේ. එක year එකකට interest එක. ඒ ෆීලින් එක එන්නේ නැද්ද? ඒකත් ලියන්න ගන්න හදන්න එපා. ලියන්න interest for 1 year කියලා. Interest for a year. Interest for a year. එක year එකකට interest. Interest for a year. මොකද හරි තියෙන්නේ? මේ අවුරුදු 3කට නම් එක year එකකට ගන්න. 3ෙන් divide කරන්න ඉතින්. බලන්න ඔය marks හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලාද ඔය කියන්නේ? හරි. Rate of interest අහන්නේ. ඒක හදන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ ඔයාලට. හරි මෙතන ඉන්න අයගේ එක්කෙනෙක් හදන එකක් නෑ මම හිතා rate of interest. හැබැයි හොඳ නැහැ තියෙනවනේ මම නෑ කියන්නේ. බෞද්ධයක් හදන්නේ නෑ නේද? මේක හදන්න. නැත්නම් මේක පුරුදු නෑ. 3 1 remain 80 into 3 times 6 and 0 0. 3600 හම්බෙනවා interest per year. එතකොට ඔය ලකුණු ටික හම්බෙනවා. දැන් අහනවා rate of interest. දැන් ඒක feel වෙනවා නම් feel කරගන්න. නැත්නම් අතාරින්න. විභාගෙ දෙගෙන කරන්නේ. ඉතින් අතාරනට වඩා any answers better than no answer කියනවා. rate of interest try කරන්න ඕගන්න. rate of interest අන්තිම try කරලා බලන්න උත්තර එනවද කියලා. එහෙමයි ගණන් හදන්න. නැත්නම් මුලින්ම rate of interest මේක ඉගෙනගෙන නැහැ. අපි අතාරින්න ඕනේ. එහෙම feeling එකක් එන්නේ. මම කාල කන්දි බිලියන් එකක් එක්ක. එතෙන්ට යන්න. හදන්න. පුළුවන් දේ කරන්න. right. පුළුවන් දේවල් ඔයගලන්ට ඕන තරම් ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. මේ මාක්ස් ටී ගන්න. එහෙනම් දැන් මම හිතන්න බලන්න 3600 හම්බෙන්නේ කවුරුද්දට මොකක් වෙන්නේද? 20000 ඩිපොසිට් කරද්දී. රේට් එක දැන් හිතෙන්නේ නැද්ද නිකන් මෙහෙම කරන්න වගේ. 20000කට 3600 නා. අහන්න rate of interest rate නිසා percentage එක 100% දාන්න හිතෙනවා. rate of interest. හරි. දැන් මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. දැන් ළමයි මෙතනදී double zero cancel. මේ zero cancel කරනවා. ළමයි 36 divided by 2 18% කියලා එනවා. බලන්න මේ උත්තරෙත් ඇවිල්ලා සම්පූර්ණ ලකුණු ටිකයි. ඔයාලා simple interest තාම ඉගෙන නැහැ. next week මම ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන class එකේ. next Thursday. හැබැයි ලකුණු 10ක් ගාණක් හදන්න. time ada. Right. Hari, final question එක මොකද්ද? වඩ මොකක්ද අහන්නේ කියන්නේ? ඒකත් කියමු. දැන් අපිට chance එකක් තියෙනව නේද? අපි loan එක අරන් තියෙන 12% වලට. ඒක හිතන්න. 18% banking හම්බ වෙනවා. හොඳ bank එකක් නේද බලන්න. Right. දැන් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? If we settle the loan after receiving the money from the bank, the money from the bank was 10,800 after 3 years. The loan එක 3 years තියෙනවා. 1.5 years නෙමෙයි. ඔය feelings අරගෙන හිතන්න. දැන් මම ගාන කියවනේ භාගයට එනවා. ඒ පුළුවන් තරම් හිතනවා. හිතලා ඊළඟට කියවන. ඔයාලා ඔක්කොම කියවන. එකක්වත් හිතෙන්නේ. right බලන්න. If we settle the loan after receiving the money කියන්නේ මම හිතුවා 10,800 receive වුණා. ඒ කියන්නේ අවුරුදු 3කට ඔක හම්බුනේ. එහෙනම් මේ loan එකත් අවුරුදු 3ක් තියෙනවා. එහෙම හිතුවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතුරු කියනවා. Find the amount remaining with him. අන්න හොඳට feeling ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. dance කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මොකද කරන්න ඉතින්? දැන් මෙන්න මේ bank එකේ loan එකේ නේද interest එක හොයන්නේ. right. And interest for 3 years to the loan කියලා. ලියන්න මේ step එක ලියන්න වෙනවා. then interest for 3 years for the loan. ඔය interest එක ගෙවන්නේ මේ bank එකට 20000 කොහොමද එකනේ? interest for 3 years. For the loan. What's the interest for 3 years for the loan? I think already we have calculated the interest for year 2,400, 3 times that amount. It is 7,200 rupees. Now we can study the money remain. What's the money remain? We got 10,800 from my investment, but for the loan I got 7,200. We had to pay. Then what's the money remain? We can finalize money remain. From the 10,800 rupees, we have to subtract 7,200. Right? Subtract this 0 from 0, 0, 0, 2 from 8, 6, 7 from 10, 3. 3,600 rupees. Okay. Right now. 3,600. Right. Take question number 1. Right. Voice mute karan. Right. Okay. Question number 1. 1 A. Okay. You can see this. Question number 1 A. Simplify x plus 1 square 5 times x plus 1 plus 4 equal. Okay. How to find that? We have to simplify this. To simplify this case, then we have to have the square of the first bracket. What's the square of the first bracket? X plus 1 square. To have x plus 1 square, maybe x square plus 1. X square plus 1 square. Totally wrong. That's what we are going to write. Lot of students. X plus 1 square always, remember, it's up to the binomial expansion case. For binomial expansion, can you remember a plus b square? You have 3 terms. I have told you front back concept. We have to just square the front, you have to square the back, and not only that, between the front and back we have to keep a midterm, getting the product AB, and not only product AB, double of the midterms, right? Double of the midterms, you know, AB product, double it, 2A. Twice the front back. I told twice the front back. If the mid sign is positive, then positive. Last term is plus. The back is always positive. Then when you have A minus B, the same terms, a front square, back square. Don't tell A square, B square. Very stupid. Right? Front square, back square, because no A and B coming for the questions. You always remind front and back. That's the way. Front square, back square, and 2 times front back, you know. If minus has, then midterms will be minus. Example, x minus 4 square. Then what's happened? Front square is x square. Back square. Back is a 4. 4 square. What's a 4 square? 4 square is 16. Right? And you know 4x is the product. Right? Twice the front back. Front back is 4x, but 2 times 4x is 8x. If the midterms minus minus, last term is plus. According to that concept, we have to expand this. Right? Lesson number 4. Right? Then front square, you know, x square. And back square, you know, 1 square 1. And front back 1x, double it, 2x plus plus. And plus 5 times x, 5x. 5 times 1, 5. And you know that plus 4 is plus 4. X square, 2x, 5x, 7x. 1566410. This is the answer. Okay, without looking at the board, you can do. If you want this knowledge, you can better write, but I have erased everything now. Right? Just remind the lesson number 4, you know. Right? Take front square, everybody. Repeat with me. Front square, back square, 2 times front back. That's the method, right? The follow you the method. Okay. Camera on කරන් ඉන්න ඕන. Camera hide කරන්න බෑ. අන්නේ බෑ camera on කරන්න ඕන. ප්‍රභාෂි විනුක. අපි have a nice question. Factorize.
Sir,
Oh.
sir පොඩි issue එකක් වෙලා තියෙනවා ඒක හරි ගැස්සුවාට පස්සේ වීඩියෝ දාන්න.
All right. Okay. Right, බලන්න මෙතනදී B1 3x square plus 11x plus 10. And simplify the factorize. Factorize 10. Therefore, we must have 2 factors. But I will give you an usual question. A usual question like this: x square plus 11x plus 10. I think you can do this before you go to this. This is the question. We can make this easily. How to make? Then write down x square and plus 10. Right, by means of the factors of the back term. You know the factors of the back term 10. What are the factors? 10 times 1 or 5 times 2. By means of 10 times 1, can you make out? Yes, 11 next you can. Therefore, I can write 10 1, but 10 1 not enough. Reason 11x was there. We have to write 10x 1x, right? But according to the last term sign, we have to decide the signs. Then if the last term has plus, so minus may come in front of the 2 terms we wrote. Because they request plus 11x, we have to write plus, because plus will be plus 11x. If there's a minus 11x, we could have written minus, because minus 10x minus 1x may have minus 11x. But there was plus 11x, that's why I wrote plus. Okay, now we can take x, then x is remaining, because from this x square, if you take x, then x is remaining. And from the next terms, if you take x, then is remaining. Whatever you take as a factor, you have to divide the 2 terms by that factor. When you divide x square by x, then x is remaining. When you divide 10x by x, 10 is remaining. Then from the next 2 terms, the one and only factor is 1. When you write 1, there is x. How many 1 times? Because you have to divide that by 1 and 10. Right, you know that 10. Okay, x plus 10 is a common bracket, and what's the remaining bracket? X plus 1. Okay, this could have been your answer, but I gave you this additionally. This was a question. What's the difference? There's a little bit difference other than this. What is the difference you can see in this question? You have a back term called 10, like previous one, but you don't have x square. You have 3x square. To make the factors, you have to get participated with 3. Then you have to make a new number called 3 times 10, 30. By means of 30 only, you have factors. You have to get factors. 30. The factors of 30, you know, what are the multiples of 30? maybe 10 times 3 and 6 times 5, 15 times 2, there are many. By means of one couple, then you can make 11x. What is better? 6 times 5, 6 and 5 giving 11x. In the same way, you have to separate the front term and back term. Instead of this mid term, you will have to write 6x and 5x and have the factors. Okay, I don't go to do this question because I have done a similar one to that. The small change was focused highly. Can you remember 30 was a number? How can I take 30? 30 was taken because of this coefficient 3. We have to get parts with the whatever the coefficient, right? If you have coefficient of 2, 2 times 10, 20 could have considered as to have factors. If you have 5, 5 times 10, then you have to get multiply two numbers to have factors. Okay, right? You do your own answers for this. Then I additionally did that. You will write down this one. Additionally, you write down writing additionally. Okay. Hurry up. And find the factors of this.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, Dilshan image के वीडियो है मगे स्क्रीन के पेन्नना सर के पेन्नना
Oh. Dilshan image complaint එකක් බලන්න mute කරලා නැතුව ඇති. හරි කියද්ද?
ඔව් සර් දැන් හරි
වෙන්න අපේ ළමයින්ට කියන්නේ online class එක ලස්සනට යනවා හොඳට යනවා කියලා නිවුස් එක දෙන්න. ඔව් ඒ ළමයි ටික මේ තාම දන්නේ නැහැ. ඊතර වැඩි අර Zoom class අනිත් class වගේ ඇති කියලා. මුගක් Zoom class වල ඉතින් අර චූටියට සමහර ගුරුවරට මේ screen එකේ ලියන්න කියලා ළමයින්ට එපා කරවලා තියෙනවා. මම screen වල ලියලා ඉන්නේ ලොකු board එකක් දාගෙන ලියනවා. ඔයගලන්ට පේනවා live මාවත් පේනවා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. classroom එක වගේ. හරි? එයා සමානවම උපරිම කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා ඒක සමානයි ඇත්තටම කියනවා. ඒ නිසා පරිඩේ දෙන්න නැත්නම් ඒගොල්ලෝ පන්තියනකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ ෂොට් එකක් හම්බෙලා ඉවරයි. ඉතින් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. කොහොමද ඉතින් එතන හිටපු ළමයි සෙට් එකක් ඉතින් හැල්ලා එනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් ආයේ අලුත් කට්ටිය එනවා. ඉතින් සමහරට මේකින් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා අලුත් තමයි ගොඩක් ඇවිල්ලා. දැන් අද මේ වැස්සින් අඩු වුණාට බලන්න නෙක්ස්ට් වීක් එනකොට මේක තව කට්ටිය වැඩි. අර ගන්න ආන්සර් එක ගන්න බෑ. 3x square plus 11x plus 10. Instead of this 11x, we can write, I told, 6x and 3x, sorry, 5x. And according to the signs belong to last term plus, we have to write plus plus or minus minus. Then we write plus plus. Then from the first two terms, we can have 3x as a factor. And after you take your factor 3x, right? If you are getting upset with the terms that you must write inside the brackets, then you follow by dividing by the factor. Then when you divide 3x by the factor, it is just only x. Right? When you divide this 6x by the factor, what's up? X cancel and how many 3 times 2? Like this. Right? The factor is of course the division. take this 5 x. How many 5 times? X plus 2 and 3x plus 5. Okay, part B. Part B1. 1 over x plus 1 minus 2 over 3 times x minus 1. Okay, how to do this? Algebraic fraction. Can you see? Like 1 over x plus 1 minus 2 over 3, 2 over 3 x minus 1. Can you remember the method I gave you through a video? I gave this. I upload the video on YouTube. Right? You have already done some questions. Right? This is the algebraic fraction relation. According to algebraic fraction relation, then we must have a common denominator. How can we find the common denominator? I gave you, you have to write that, but different factors that you have. 3 is a different factor, x minus 1 is a different factor, and x plus 1. And after having written down all the different factors, then we must write highest powers possible, if there is. But nobody has a power, therefore don't go to write powers. Okay. Now decide with the denominators you had and with the new denominator you have, compare the size. You have small denominators, but now you have a larger denominator, right? X plus 1, with x plus 1 you had, now you have more than x plus 1. So bigger, large by 3 times x minus 1 additionally. Therefore, if the denominator is multiplied by 3 times x minus 1, lower part is multiplied by 3 times x minus 1, the upper part should be multiplied the same quantity. Then 3 times x minus 1. Minus, compare the denominator you had, 3 times x minus 1. But what you have now, 3 times x minus 1 and x plus 1, you cancel 3 times x minus 1 together and x plus 1 is remain. Right, then by this x plus 1, you have to multiply the numerator 2 times x plus 1. Okay, and remove brackets. 3 times x, 3x, 3 times minus 1 minus 3 minus 2x plus, sorry, because minus into plus giving minus, and 2 times 1, 2 over the denominator 3 x minus 1 x plus 1. Right, and equal, you have to do subtraction because you have like terms. We have to subtract 2x from 3x x over the line. Then you have to write the denominator, right? You know that like terms 2x from 3x x minus 3 minus 2. What's your answer? Minus 5. And complete the brackets. This is the answer. You have to just leave the part 2 because this is a grade 11 question. By a mistake only it has written, right? The question number part 2 from the B. Right, now we can move to the question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5. a to the power 4 to the power minus 3. 2a square to the power 2 over a to the power minus 8. We have to simplify this. How to simplify? You know, there's minus power 3 to the power a to the power 4. It is the rule of power of power. Then if I remind you, a to the power 2 to the power 3, what's the answer for me? You know, a to the power 2 to the power 3 will be a to the power 2 times 3, 6. When there's power of power, it is multiplied. 2 times 3. Or otherwise, we can prove that when you have a to the power 2 to the power 3, you must write 3 copies of a to the power 2, 3 copies of a to the power 2. What's happened? If you write down so, a is the common base and indices can be added. 2 and 2, 4, 4 and 2, 6. The same answer is coming. But this is very stupid. Because you suppose that you have been given a to the power 2 to the power 100. What's happened? You will have to write a to the power 2 in 100 times. Then the additional books will be used. Right? You will have to buy some more books to have 2 to the power 100. Right? It's stupid. No need. Therefore, we don't write this way. Then we have to use the power of power. Okay? Tell power of power. Then according to the power of power, though you have a negative power over there, doesn't matter. You can multiply 4 times minus 3. You know how to multiply 4 times minus 3. So minus 12 into. And there is a power of a number as well as a power. There are two things. Power of a number as well as a power of power. Then power of the number is 4 because 2 to the power 2 you know. And a to the power 2 to the power 2. A to the power 2 to the power 2. What's that? A to the power 4. Power of power. This doesn't change. A to the power minus 8. Okay. Now, we can take 4 in front. 4 is a natural number, not the index. But having this a to the power minus 12 and a to the power 4, we can apply the rules of indices. You can remember, when there's a multiplication with equal bases, we have to just write the base first and we have to add the indices together. If we add these 12 females with these 4 males, what's happened? Minus 12 with plus 4, it is minus 8. And over a to the power minus 8. Right? Now, a to the power minus 8 and a to the power minus 8 will be cancelled and 4 will be your answer. Right? Right? Part 2. How to do this? Logarithm. This is one of your coming lessons, right? Already we haven't done. Logarithm 4 to the base 5. Okay. How to fill this? Without knowing this, right? You must know how to read. Okay, I will tell. to read this, this is logarithm 100 to the base 5. Right? Tell logarithm 5 to the base 5. Don't go to understand this. I am not actually explaining this. Then you have to keep listening. That's enough. Okay? මම මේකේ ඔයාලට තේරුම් ගන්න කියන්නේ හරි. ඔයා කරන්න ඕනේ අතර අහන් ඉන්න එක විතරයි. අහන් හිටියොත් බලන්න මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Base එක 5, base එක 5, base එක 5. Log 100 to the base 5, log 5 to the base 5, log 4 to the base 5. ඒ base equal වෙනකොට log rules කියලා જાතියක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට කරන්නේ logarithm base 5 නේ base 5 කියලා ලියනවා. ලියලා brackets එකක් ගන්නවා. අරගෙන මේ 105යි multiplication එකකින් ලියනවා. addition එක multiplication එකක් වෙනවා. අදක තියාගන්න යන්න එපා. එහෙම වෙනවා කියලා අහගන්න ඒක හොඳට. මම මේ බලාගන්න ඉස්සර. ළමයි minus logarithm 4 to the base 5 බලන්න ඉන්නකොට මේ දෙන කරන කම ඇයි ඉන්නේ. right මේ දෙන ආන්සර් කරනවා. මෙතන base එක 5. ළමයි 100 times 5 you know 500. අය මෙයා වෙන්නේ නා. දැන් මේ දෙනගේ base equal. දැන් මේ දෙනගේ base equal නිසා බලන් ඉතලා කියන්න කරන්න යන්න එපා logarithm 5. දැන් ඔයා කියනවා මට plus එක multiplication වෙන්න හොඳ නැහැ. මට කියන්න minus එක මත් වේද base එක equal වෙනවා තියෙන්නේ. plus එක multiplication වෙනවා නම් minus මත් වෙයි. divide වෙන්න ඕන. ආයෙ නම් මට කියන්න 500 over. right. දැන් ළමයි 4 times 4 times 1 10 to 4 times 2 8 2 remain 20 to 5 answer එක logarithm 125 to the base 5. okay තමයි මේක grade 9 වල අපි කතා කරලා තියෙනවා මතකත් නැතුව ඇති කමක් නැහැ අපි ආ ඉස්සරහට කරනවා මේවා ඉස්සරහ පාඩම් වල එනවා දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඔන්ලයින් එකේ කරනවානේ මම වෙන්නේ බලන්න මෙතන logarithm according to the base never changes case is change. We had to change this case. The case was 125. 125 is written to the base 5. ඒ කියන්නේ 125 ලියනවා base එක 5 වෙන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ 125 කියන්නේ 5 3. 5 to the power 3. හරි. දැන් base එක 6 වුණා නම් 125 ලියනවා 6 මොකක් හරි බලයක් ඇති. base එක 8 වුණා නම් අහන් එකකින් තේරුම් ගන්න එපා. base එක 8 වුණා නම් 125 8 බලයක් ඉස්සෙල්ලා. ලියුවාම එන බලයට තමයි තැන තියෙන්නේ. බලයට තමයි පිළිගැනීම තියෙන්නේ. බලයට තමයි උත්තරේ තියෙන්නේ. බලය තමයි. එන මතක තියාගන්න මේ විදිහට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ලොකරට මුගන්න අපි කරමු මෙහෙම එකක් කොලයි කියලා මතක තියාගන්න. මේ ඔක්කොම රුල්ස් දාන්න පුළුවන් බේස් එක 5 5 5. බේස් එක 6 6 6. එහෙම සමාන වෙන්නත් ඕන. එහෙනම් ප්ලස් නම් මල්ටිප්ලිකේෂන් වුණා. right ඔය ටික ඔක්කොම හොඳට ලියා ගන්න බලන්න ඉස්සරහට එතකොට අපි ක්ලික් වෙනවා මම උගන්වනකොට. හරි. මේවා අපි කරලා තියෙනවා. මම මේ දීලා තියෙන ෆස්ට් ටර්ම් පේපර් එකක් එහෙම නෙමෙයි. ඒකම ওই පේපර් එකක් අටෝගෙන දෙන්නේ නැහැ ප්‍රශ්න පත්‍රේ. සෙකන්ඩ් ටර්ම් එකට ප්‍රශ්න දාලා තියෙනවා. මේ සෙකන්ඩ් ටර්ම් උත් ඔයගලන්ට වාලි කරලා තියෙයි කියලා. කියන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයාලට ෆස්ට් ටර්ම් තිබ්බද? කියන එකක් නැහැ. හරිද? අර වෙලේ වෙන්නේ. එතකොට කොහොමද කෙලින්ම බලපාන්නේ? පොතරම තට්ටු වෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ තර්ඩ් ටර්ම් එකටයි ඕලර් පේපර් එකටයි මම බය නැතුව. ඉතින් අර වැඩ කරගත්තු ළමයිට ඒක විතරක් ගොඩේයි. අනිත් ළමයි කියන්නේ අනේ පව්. මේ අවුරුද්දේ නේද ඒ සාමර්ථ ගන්න ඉන්න ළමයි ගොඩක් හලා ගන්නවා ඒ වැඩි. ඉතින් මාත් එක්ක අර එල්ලම වැඩ කරගෙන යනකොට මම අතහරින්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මම එක්සෑම් එකට න ඔන්ලයින්. ඔව්. සෙකන්ඩ් ටර්ම් එක මම ඔන්ලයින් තියනවා. පැය පහ වාඩි කරන ඔන්ලයින්. අම්මට තාත්තට බලන්න දෙයක්වත් නැහැ මට බලන්න පුළුවන් පොත්පත් වලින් බලනවද නැද්ද කියනවට පේනවා. හරි. තියෙන ටික අල්ලගන්න කියනවා කැමරා එකට. ඔන්ලයින් තියනවා ඉතින්. සෙකන්ඩ් ටර්ම් තිබ්බේ. හරිද මේක ඉවර කරා. ඔකේ තර්ඩ් ක්වෙස්චන් එක ලොගරිතම් ටේබල්ස් වලින් ලොග් ටේබල්ස් දැන් ඉස්සරහට ඕගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේ කර්ව් ඉවර වෙනකොට දැන් ඉවරලා සමහරවිට තියෙන්නේ බුක් ෂොප් එකේ ගිහලා ලොග් ටේබල් එකක් අරගන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකේ පිටිපස්සෙත් තියෙනවා. මොකද ඉස්සරහට කමියුලේෂන් එක ලොග් ටේබල්ස් කියන්නේ. ඒ හින්දා වහාම ලොග් ටේබල් එකක් අරන් තියාගන්න. ඒක ලොකු දෙයක්. grade 10 අයට first time කරන එකක් නිසා. හරි. අපි දැන් ඊළඟට යමු එහෙනම් question number 6. main question number 6. graph එක අපි දැන්ට කරන්නේ නැහැ මොකද group 1 එකේ කෙරුම් නැති හින්දා graph sheet උත් අරගන්න කියන්නේ ඉතින් අපිට අවශ්‍ය කරන්නේ කියන්නේ graph sheet සමන් තියාගන්න ස්ට්‍රික් කරන්න ඕන හරි graph sheets අනිවාර්යයි ඒ graph sheet නැත්නම් ඉස්සරහට graph question කරන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ කම්පාසස් ඔක්කොම තියන් ඉන්න ඔන්ලයින් කියලා නෑ වැඩි පැහැදිලි වෙනවා මම උගන්වද්දි මාත් කම්පාස් එකෙන් අදිනවා දන්නවනේ මගේ ඒ නිසා වැඩ කරන්න ලෑස්ති වෙලා ඉන්න හරි පරිස්සම් වෙලා වැඩි අපි වැඩි කරගමු right question number 6 උත්තර බලන්න right the distance traveled by your company or vehicle in 50 days distance එක දුර ගමන් කරපු දුර ගැන කියනවා company වාහනයක් in 50 days දින 50කදී is given in the incomplete table below copy the table into your answer script right දැන් ළමයි table එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා අපි ඔක ලියමු නේද බෑන් ක්ලාස් ඉන්ටර්වල් normally යන කිලෝමීටර්ස් විතරයි ඔක දීලා තියෙනවනේ between 0 to 8 kilometers 9 to 17 kilometers මාත් kilometers කියන කාටකටුන් කැඩෙන්නේ නැහැනේ 18 to 26 kilometers එම කීයක්ද feelings එනවා අපේ feelings නෑ ඔහේ එළියේ මොනවා කරනවද කියලා දාන්න 27 to 35 kilometers 36 to 44 kilometers මම ඔච්චරවත් කියවනු ඒව කම්මැලි වෙලා වැඩ කරන්න බෑ කම්මැලි වෙන්න අපේ ආවාසිය right 54 62 ඔබමයි හරි දැන් බලන්න මේකේ mid value එකක් දෙනවා frequency එක අපි ඒ frequency කියන්නේ මේකේ ඇත්තටම days right during 3 days during 7 days during 7 days what's happened it has traveled between 9 and 17 kilometers right? Between 18 and 26 kilometers there are 8 days ඔන්නම කියවන්න හැමෝම හිතින් කියව there are 14 days travel between 27 to 35 kilometers ඔන්න feelings එනවා අහන ප්‍රශ්න විතර වෙන්නේ right there are 10 days between 36 to 44 there are 6 days and 2 days right and mid value is x සාමාන්‍ය mid value වලට දාන්නේ x rate එක මේක f rate එක right mid value එක දාන්න mid value එක දාද්දි හොඳ ගන්න මේ මුලයි අගයි එකතු කරලා දෙකකින් බෙදන්න 0 and 8 එකතු කරන්නේ 8 දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න 17 9 එකතු කරන්න 26 දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න 30 26 18 එකතු කරන්න 44 එකතු කරලා බලන්න අපිට කියන්නේ 44 දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න 20 තමන් මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේක රටාවක් වෙන්න ඕන 4 has become to 13 by adding 9 when you add 9 for the 13 22 yes 13 9 add කරා 22 22 to 9 add කරන්න 22 to 9 31 31 to 9 40 40 to 9 49 49 to 9 15 මේ දෙකත් add කරලා දෙකද බෙලා බලන්න මේකම irritav and fx and fx right fx වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද ඔය product එක අරගෙන මේක තමයි 4 times 3 12 මොකද ඒ කතාවේ තේරුම ඇත්තටම මම මේක කියනකොට මේ 4 කියන එක තේරුම කියේ මේ දෙක වෙනුවෙන් පොයින්ට් එක ගන්න between 0 and 8 kilometers හොඳට පොයින්ට් කරගෙන between 0 and 8 kilometers කියද්දි කිසි තේරුමක් නැහැ නේ නිකන් බිඳුව වෙන්න පුළුවන් අර වෙන්න පුළුවන් නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ නිසා මේක ගන්නවා 4 kilometers each කියලා ඒකයි mid value conference එකක් කියන්නේ right එහෙනම් there are 3 days travel by 4 kilometers each right there are 7 days travel at in 30 kilometers each එහෙනම් තේරෙනවා 22 kilometers each කොච්චරද in 8 days අන්න එහෙම mid value එකට conference වුණාම ඔයාලට ලේසි එන්න මේ විදිහට ගන්න. ඒකට 12 කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ 4 times 3 fx කියලා multiply කරනකොට මොකක්ද තේරුම? මේ ඔක්කොම regarding kilometers ද තියෙන days නෙමෙයි kilometers. main point එක class interval එකේ තියෙන kilometers. මොකද main point එක kilometers. class interval වලයි තියෙන එකමත් කියන්නේ. ඒකට main point මේ තියෙන kilometers. කොහොමද ගන්නේ? 4 kilometers ගන්න. ඒ දවස් තුනක් නම් 4 times 3 12. ඒකට කිලෝමීටර් 4ක් තුනක් කිලෝමීටර් 12යි. Now 13 times 7 91. I know that you can multiply 91. Multiply කරන්න දන්නවනේ කොහොමද? So 91 that should be a kilometer. During 7 days it has traveled 91 kilometers totally. Right? 8 times 22 to 8 times 2 16. 8 times 2 16 not 17 doesn't matter. But totally during 8 days it has traveled 176 kilometers. 14 times 1 14. You know that. 1 remaining 14 times 3. You know 14 times 3 42. You can multiply that. 14 times 3 7 times 3 you know. 7 times 3 21. Just double it. 42. 42 and 43. That 434 kilometers has traveled in 14 days, not in 1 day. Right. 10 times 40. No 400. And 6 times 9. 54. 5 remaining. 6 times 4 24. 5 29. 2 times 8 16. 2 times 5 10 and 1 11. Right. These all in kilometers. Okay, what is the total? You add the total 1523. I think I made that question early in the morning. It was group. The sum was 1523. Right? Please hands up those who got that answer. 1523. Sum. Just try whether it's come. Is there somebody who take that? 1523. Please hands up. Trouble has taken. Except trouble. Who else take this? Are Racheli okay? Arunida okay? Right? Pojani okay? Right? Okay. Okay, that was the answer, right? 1523. Right. Now, we will add the number of days even. Number of days they have given basically as 50. You check whether it's 50 because 10 and 18 with this 14 will be what? 32, 42, 42 with this 8, 50. Yes. During 50 days. What do you mean by 1523? The total distance traveled, total average distance traveled. 1523 kilometers during 50 days. Right? Now we can supply answers for the questions they ask. Okay. Complete the mid-value column. Question number 1. We have done. Second one. Complete the fx column. Yes, we did. Third one. Calculate the mean distance traveled by the vehicle in a day. Okay, during 50 days, it is 1523 kilometers. In a day, how to find the mean? The mean is the total distance traveled should be divided by the total number of days. The total distance traveled is divisible by the total number of days. We can just divide by 5. Just because of I told 5, you don't go to divide. Why? What's the reason for having 5? Because when you have 50 or 60, 70 having zeros, you divide by the significant figure. That means when you have 70, you just divide by 7. Because when you have 10 or 100 as a denominator, it's easy to have final answers. It's an opportunity, right? That's why when you have 20, you just divide by 2. When you have you can 110, you just divide by 11 both sides. Doesn't matter. Right? It's very easy to have answers. Okay? Right. Now I'm going to divide as I told 5 times 1 and 0. You know 5 times 3, 5 times no for 20, but 23 has 23. There are 4 5s, 20. and 3 remain 30, 30, 30 5 times 6. And furthermore, 304.6 divisible by 10, we can divide 30.46. Approximately, this is 30 kilometers. Right, 30 kilometers. Right, but however, when you take the mean, you must have written sigma fx. What do you mean by sigma? Sigma is the sum. It's a word. Though it's a letter, sigma is a sum. Summation of fx. Summation of fx is divided by summation of f. We have just indicated this thing because sometimes 1 mark is given for this. Sigma fx or sigma f. 30 kilometers. Okay. Not hell. Question number 4. Question number 4 asks, but how many days did the vehicle travel more than 44 kilometers? The vehicle traveled more than 44 kilometers. Then more than 44. Then between 9 to 17 and yes, 36 to 44, but more than 44 kilometers. They ask the number of days that that vehicle traveled. The days would be 6 and 2. 6 and 2 is 8. So the fourth question, 6 plus 2, answer is 8. Right? Fifth. What's asked there? Right? Carefully you have to read. If the cost of fuel for 1 kilometer is 15 rupees. Right? Fuel la cost එක 1 kilometer රුපියල් 15 kilometer 2කට එනම් 30යිනේ. නිකන් එහෙම idea එකක් ගන්න. Okay? Right? but kilometer 1කට රුපියල් 15ක් cost වෙනවා. Then find how much it costs for the fuel for a day. For a day අහන්නේ. For a day, what's the total distance traveled in a day? 30 kilometers. Right? Can you remember 30 kilometers we got? Right? If it's 30 kilometers, you know that, like 30 kilometers, right? Then per day it is traveled 30 kilometers, but cost is 15 rupees for 1 kilometer. Therefore, we have to multiply by 15 rupees to have the cost per day. Then 15 times 3, 45, and 0 is 450 rupees. This is the answer. Okay. Right. අන්න බාධක තිබ්බා. නේද? භාෂාවතේ තිබ්බා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැල්ලා හිටියා මාත් කොහමද කියලා අතෑරිනේ හරි මම මේක පටන් ගන්න හොඳට වයින්නවා මේක හරි. දැන් නම් චාඩු වෙලා. ඉතින් සිග්නල් ට්‍රබල් එකක් ආවද විතර අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයකට දෙන්නේ නැත්නම් අවුලක් නැහැ. සාමාන්‍ය ක්ලාස් එකක් වගේම මේක හොඳට යනවා. හරිද? ඉතින් Zoom එක ඇප් එක හරහා ඉතින් කරන මේ වැඩේ පුළුවන් විදිහට අපි උපරිම කරගන්න. ළමයින්ට ඉන්වයිට් කරන්න සහ ඔයාලගේ අලුත් යාළුවෝ ඉන්නව සම්බන්ධ කරන්න. පුළුවන් තරම් අපිට බැරි ළමයි කියලා දෙන්න. අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ට සේවයක් කරමු නේද? අනිත් පන්තිලින් කඩන්න ඕනේ පුළුවන් ළමයි නෙවෙයි බැරි ළමයි. මට ඕනේ ඉච්චරයි මොකද ඒ ළමයින් අනිත් පන්තිලි තිබ්බයි කියලා කොට දාන්න බෑ. ඔව්. දක්ෂ ළමයිට කවුරු උගන්වන්නේ? දක්ෂ ළමයි මෙතෙන්ට આવත් ඒක වාසනාව. මොකද ඒ ළමයින්ට මම උගන්වන සබ්ජෙක්ට් කන්ටෙන්ට් එක මේ කොහෙන්වත් හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද ඒක මට කියන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. හැබැයි දුර්වල ළමයි આવොත් මම කණින් ඇද හරි මගේ පන්තිල දාන්න. මොකද මට ඕනේ ළමයා කොට දාන්න. ඒ නිසා මේ නිවුස් එක දෙන්න හැමෝටම. වෙනසක් දුර්වල ළමයිට කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ මම කතා කරන්නේ මට පුළුවන්. බැරි නම් මේවා කතා කරන් ඉන්නේ වෙන්නේ නේද? ඒ නිසා යාළුවන්ට කියන්න, යාළුවෝ ඉන්න, මාව අහපු ළමයි ඉන්නවා. හරිද? ඇවිල්ලා ඉගෙන ගන්න කියන්නේ ඔන්ලයින් ක්ලාස් එකක් කරා. අපි කොහොමද කොට දා? right? නේද? ලෝකයක් මොකටද දාම අපිට වෙන්න ඕනේ ඉච්චරයි. නේද? මේ පුළුවන් කාලේ උපරිම දේ කළොත් අපිට මගේ හොඳ දේ කරන්න කියලායි අපිට හැම ආගෙම කියන්නේ. නේද? right. එහෙනම් මේ මිෂන් එක තමයි මගේ ප්‍රතිපත්තිය. right ළමයි. එහෙනම් for today I'm going to wind up. Okay, God bless you. Okay, God bless.
God bless.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you.